I'm hoping not to cringe. Someone has to put a stop to it. These are just a few of the comments we've seen on Supreme Drops, a popular Instagram site dedicated to sharing the latest Supreme New York news after a rumor surfaced that they'd be collaborating with Rolex this winter. And as you can probably imagine, the world was thrown into a frenzy upon seeing their mock-up, which is why Rolex isn't one to collaborate with anyone. And even if they were, the mock-up design does not give us any hope that this collaboration would be good. What's more surreal is that neither Supreme nor Rolex has commented since that post went live, which makes us wonder, is this for real? Let's start with the story's origin. So here's what happened with the release of a marketing photo of Andre 3000 and their upcoming Fall-Winter 2022 collection. As you might expect, if this is a collaboration between Supreme and other major brands, it will be the most important of the season. According to the Watcher's mock-up, it could have a stainless steel case and a bright red dial, with the white letters SUPR, Super, and a nod to the label's signature box and logo design. Though details are still scarce, it has been suggested that the new watch design and associated merchandise will be featured in the official collaboration, which half of the community is excited about and the other half is terrified of. In any case, this isn't the first collaboration of its kind. In 2013, the two brands collaborated to release the Rolex Submariner for friends and family in the spring and summer of the same year. Surprisingly, the watch's scarcity and high price have made it a fixture in both the street and horological scenes. The Rolex Submariner 40mm Supreme has a timeless design with a black bezel and dial, as well as a Supreme box logo on the case back. Supreme's slogan is also printed in bright red above the dial's Submariner markings. The mock-up drops GG, and any other mock-ups you may see are simply artist conception. They have no affiliation with any organization. These are not the actual products. You may have noticed that the Supreme language is locked off the red dial off a Rolex Oyster Perpetual date in the first prototype image, rather than being scaled to match the dial. So if this were to happen, watches like the 2013 Submariner would be aftermarket modifications. When it comes to aftermarket modifications, there's a lot to clear up. First and foremost, if you didn't already know, there is a significant difference between aftermarket and factory customization, particularly with Rolex. For example, if the diamonds in a Patek Philippe Nautilus are set in a factory configuration rather than by jeweler at the customer's request, the watch will be significantly more valuable. The 2013 Rolex Submariner, offered by Supreme, falls into the latter category because the wording on the dial and engraving on the case back were done by a jeweler or watchmaker employed by Supreme rather than by Rolex. As a result, many technicalities surround these collaborations. Perhaps this contributes to the rarity of such collaborations. In any case, you're probably wondering why Rolex can't just make a genuine factory-made collaboration watch. But here's the thing, because Rolex no longer ever co-brands, their timepieces in the modern era make the factory versus aftermarket debate even more important. Rolex previously co-branded timepieces with a wide range of companies. The most well-known of these was Domino's Pizza. Typically, corporations would give co-branded Rolexes to employees as a reward for reaching certain milestones within the company, such as 25 years of service, as was the case with Coca-Cola, or meeting certain sales quotas within a franchise. However, as with Domino's, co-branded timepiece production has ceased in recent years. As a result, we do not anticipate this collaboration occurring anytime soon. If a new Rolex Supreme watch is to be released, it will almost certainly be a reimagining of an existing Rolex model commissioned by Supreme. According to MBNF founder Maximilian Boozer, who spoke at last year's Horology Forum during Dubai Watch Week, Rolex is the most trusted watch brand in the world. He admired Rolex for its resistance to fashion. They only want to make what they want to make when they want to make it. Despite popular belief to the contrary, Rolex does not participate in unintentional partnerships. They are not bound by consumer feedback when it comes to product launches, whether for design or innovation. As a result of this imagined mindset, The fact that Rolex easily sells its approximately 1 million produced units each year, many of which are rarely seen in a retail case. We'd like to state that we see no reason why Rolex would ever allow such a collaboration. And this isn't meant to belittle any brand. Rolex simply has a tune and that pattern that makes us confident in knowing what to expect or not. Another thing to consider is that most popular watch manufacturers prefer to believe that they are industry pioneers in terms of collaborations. They are following in the footsteps of the major fashion houses, for whom celebrity pairing serves as a means of capturing the attention of millennials eager to obtain one of these limited editions. All of the buzz surrounding the company's collaboration with artist Jeff Koons resulted in a line of handbags and accessories. Whether you approve or disapprove of these and other fashion labels' disruptive collaborations, they were a success. Luxury brands are reaching out to new younger customers thanks to these kinds of collaborations. To be honest, a well-matched partnership can work wonders for a dwindling reputation. The right collaboration skillfully communicated on social media could pay off big time for the brand by increasing its cool factor, gaining access to the partner's fans, and giving the company a more cutting-edge vibe. Furthermore, the participation of the selected athlete artists or musicians in the creative process of working with the brand to build the products adds new originality to the mix. Before we move on, don't forget to subscribe. Watch the entire video to learn more. And if you're new to this channel, please feel free to like, comment, share, and hit the bell button to receive notifications of future videos similar to this one. The watch industry eventually started courting creatives for future collaborations. Creative collaborations offer a new way to communicate the affinities between art and horology, which is not surprising given that watchmakers have long been patrons of the arts. Recently, the Rebellion and Rocket Buyers collaboration stands out as a prime example. Last June, the artist and the new watch brand unveiled a very bright, very hip, very rebellious 360-degree branding for the 24 Hours of Le Mans event in the form of neon-colored racing, liveries, and timepieces. Carlos Cruz Diaz, a Connecticut pioneer and color theory author, worked with Hublot until his untimely death in July of last year. Hublot, which has strengthened its ties with artists, has stated that its goal is to bring a work of art to the wearer's wrist. The brand's creative director, Ricardo Guadalupe, recently unveiled a new collaboration with Carlos Cruz Diaz at the LVMH Watch Week in Dubai. This follows the brand's collaboration with a visual artist, Richard Orlinsky, will sculpt the classic fusion, and tattoo artist Sung Blue will customize the Big Bang Unico. Before his untimely death in July of last year, the Venezuelan artist, who was a leader in the kinetic movement and an author on the subject of color theory, collaborated with Hublot to create a special edition classic Fusion Cruz Diaz watch in titanium, king gold, or black ceramic in 2 sizes. Pay attention now. Brands continue to seek opportunities for creative collaborations in this industry, even if it may be more difficult to shift from artists to risk when collaborating with them, in contrast to a visual artist or a street artist. Rolex is still one of the most prestigious and innovative brands in the world. Whether or not they collaborate, their man Supreme will continue to sail smoothly. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up icon, the subscribe button, and the notification bell to get updates on our newest videos. Please don't hesitate to comment as well. Visit our channel to view more videos from Lux Live if you're interested in watching more. Till next time, Lux Lifers!